sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
No, Sensei.
No mercy.
The Escape Pod.
Mercy is for the week, and welcome back to a very special Escape Pod.
Special.
Why is that, Jezbot?
I don't know, Timmy Targo. Why don't you ask?
That's Nichols.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Welcome back.
Yeah, seamless intro. That was
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just off the top of my head. I had nothing written down at
Feels
all.
like you've been here for over 45 minutes.
easily.
How long have you been here for, Jezbot?
Oh,
Don't answer that. So what's so special about this episode?
This happens to be episode 50.
So is that the diamond?
Diamonds are forever.
Diamond.
Forever.
Diamonds are forever.
I wish I had the Ferris Bueller's sample with the
Fry's
the
ass.
coal in his card. The
Fries.
coal up his ass. His ass is so tight in 2 weeks you'd have a diamond.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Sure,
Who needs
that's-
samples when you've got that?
I know, that was a perfect rendition, wasn't it?
I feel like we should be raising the cricket bat or
Or
something.
just
Knowledge
releasing
the crowd.
Releasing the cricket sample.
Either or.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
says
yeah.
crickets.
Okay.
So that's 50. It's pretty good.
Pretty
Giggity.
good.
I'd never thought we'd do it.
Nope.
Always wanted to.
Surprised we've made it this far.
I'm pumped. Can
Pumped?
you hear it for the next
Pumped.
for the next 50 at least?
For the next 50,
Swing for the
yeah.
fences.
Swing
Yes.
for the fences.
Swing for the
Swing
fences,
for the
bro.
fences on this one.
Yep.
Which we've probably, or we pretty much have been swinging for the fences.
I feel we have been.
No structure,
Haven't
no
made
format.
the fences.
Yeah, no home runs
No,
yet.
swinging.
Still in the baseball metaphor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that what
Yep.
swing for the fences
That's a
means?
strike, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drinking
Yeah.
on
Drinking
that's
on
one
air?
drinking on air is
Sloping,
one
sloping
strike.
on air. How many strikes do you get?
You get 3 in a traditional game, but we'll give you 4 because you like to fuck
Bit
up
of a
lot.
fuckwit.
Yeah.
Bit of
Fourth.
leeway. Bit of
Oh, I
leeway.
did it. I did it my 4th time.
So what inning would this be if the escape pod?
This is the pre-game. This is the pre-game opening discussions. You know when they do the big panel with all the dudes on the panel and they
the
go,
coach. There's a coach. I
There's,
think
there's one of those guys.
Yep.
There's microphones. They've got those things.
Yep.
You got that?
Yeah, I'm
What's
with
going
him
on
now.
there?
He's talking about like a
Baseball.
press conference.
Press conference.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew I invited you for a reason.
He's very academic,
I
not
thought you
so
were
athletic.
He's very,
Yeah.
Had his,
he's very academic.
Academic. We've
Yeah.
had his soccer chat.
Have you ever had a coach?
What is that?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you mean like travelled coach all the
Buses.
time?
Yeah, buses all the
I
time.
travel coach from here to Adelaide once.
Adelaide. I thought you were talking about the coach takes the players
Like
down
the
to
pre-game.
the
Come on,
dugout.
Swing for the fences,
And
boys.
so I'd be the coach, I would say, wouldn't I?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yes.
all you cronies that come
Cronies.
into the studio are like my pinch hitters and my first basemen. And
I feel like a bit of a ball boy or a water boy or
I was gonna
something
say,
I
like
thought you
that.
were going to go, you're the coach. You do all the work.
No,
you're the
no.
manager.
You
Yeah,
are the
I just make
manager.
sure everybody's got sliced oranges ready.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
you.
I've got my good nice try badges on.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
right.
ever got in sport.
Well done.
Well
Well
done.
done, badge.
Participation award.
I
Yeah.
heard something that they find that in these times with schools and stuff with all these awards that they have to give out.
Everyone's a
liability,
winner.
I don't think everyone's a winner.
You've talked about that though.
I have.
Not scoring the footy match ball game.
Correct.
Well, they say that it's damaging to the child's psyche because if you tell everybody that they're equal and there's no winners or losers in this
Yeah.
game, it does this psychological unbalance of the way the kids can perceive sport and competition and
And
nobody
life.
really striving.
Yeah.
Everybody gets and I can say from my experience
Playing soccer.
that the one award that I always remember, but constantly humiliates me, is the nice try ribbon.
Yeah, terrible.
Mm.
It's humiliating.
Yeah.
I think I did say, didn't I, where the NFL player, the American football team, took his kids back to school and made them hand back participation awards. We don't take them in our family.
This
We
place
win
is for
shit.
fucking winners.
We
you
win
go back in
shit.
there and you tell that fucking coach that you're a winner. Or you're out of this house.
Like your papa.
I told your mother this before.
I want a divorce.
Yeah, you can have a divorce, you fucking bitch. That's what I would say to her if she was here right now. But she ain't.
He's in the principal's office here right now.
That's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
handing
Right
back
now.
the ribbons.
Yeah. I'll give you a nice fucking try. I'll fucking try all over your face right now. You try me. You try me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah, but that's
I'm glad he is not competitive,
Oh,
and the kids
imagine
are not.
Imagine that. Imagine me in what do you call that game where you've got the tennis
he's-
table,
yeah, I was
table
go-
tennis.
He was swinging.
Fucking hell.
He was swinging his
Like
arm
he was-
like that. I thought
like
it could
he
have
was
been
conducting.
ribbon twirling.
Yeah, true,
Could have
true.
been
True.
badminton,
Racquetballing.
Racquetballing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orchestral conducting.
We
Yeah.
used to play a bit of racquetball back in the old days.
Sure did.
Is
Yeah.
that
Squash courts, you mean? Like on the squash court?
Is that squash for slow people? Is that what it is?
Oh, racquetball's pretty quick, I think.
Yeah, it's still pretty quick.
Because you got the big,
Bigger
big
ball.
thing in there.
Bigger ball.
Bigger ball, bigger bat.
Big bat, big bat.
Bigger ball, bigger bat, bigger
Yep.
boys,
Yes.
bigger boys.
The
I don't know about the boys.
I have to tell you, I mean, I'm a ball boy all the way over there. You know what I mean? Get in there, get some sweaty fucking, what do you call it? Racquetball habit.
I don't know what you call it.
You get in there, hit some balls sometime.
Sweaty balls.
They lock you into that little room with the walls and whatnot. Yeah.
But with the glass so people can watch,
Yeah.
right?
I'm getting a
That's
little
right.
uncomfortable in this little room with him. But I think Katie mentioned because the racquetball ball is a bit bigger.
It is a bit
that
bigger.
The squash ball is the perfect size to get up in that eye socket.
Oh,
Yeah, is that, yeah. So myth or real? Real or myth?
Well, the goggles are mandatory for a reason.
Okay, goggles
Yeah.
for the pool, right?
And the squash court.
Beer
Right.
goggles?
This is where the games all come
Okay.
together. You got your swimming for your goggles.
You
You,
have
got your
it.
racquetball for
You
your
got
squash
it.
lovers. You got your you got your you got it all.
balls.
You got balls over there. You got guys doing guys things together and sweating and whatnot for
And then
about
showering
45 minutes.
after.
Then we get in the
Yeah.
showers and then we hit that soap. You know what I'm saying? Don't bend over. You know what I'm saying?
Soap my back up. I'll soap yours. You know what I'm saying?
I'll soap
It's
Right.
soap. It's soap. I'm telling you, it's soap.
Okay.
Just on the goggles thing, your kids. I saw your kids last night for family dinner. You
Oh,
went
you went
there.
there?
Why didn't you go?
Because I was busy.
And what was the other reason, Tim?
Because I wasn't busy.
And didn't want to see your kids.
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah,
Well, the
pretty
kids are having a
much.
sleepover. We just fucking dropped them off. Do we
So
wanna
it's a
go
bit
see-
of hanky panky.
No, well, it's a
over
bit of
here.
fucking. It's a bit of like
Sit on the
silence,
couch, yeah.
and actually, you know what it is? It completely stops the invasion of my toothbrush.
Yes.
Who's been using my toothbrush?
Who's been using my toothbrush?
We'll
Have you got?
We'll get to that just in a second, but on the goggles thing and the kids.
Oh, right,
back to
right. Yeah,
circle
oh, yeah,
The
back.
sorry,
four-eyed little bastards.
Did your kids come home? Have you seen them yet? They're still at home.
Nah.
Right. Well, they may
Kids?
have
What
gone to.
kids?
Yeah, what kids?
Yeah, I got kids.
The grandparents, Mares and Bruiser, may have taken them to the Oakley pools.
Fuels,
And was Sun smart with them.
Have to be.
but they've got pink eyes.
They've got pink eye because they did the zinc because it was pretty full on yesterday. Were you in Melbourne yesterday?
Sure was
It's
hot.
hot. You really
Hot,
must go
heavy
to Melbourne.
heat.
It's
Melbourne.
hot. And so what the goggles do is wipe off the sunscreen
Oh, from
and
around the
eyeballs here and here under the all the,
yeah.
where your crow's feet are, Tim.
Yeah.
You old
I see-
bastard.
I see.
yeah, just
I
around
see
there.
what you did right there.
Yeah, so beware because there's a lot of sunscreen business going on at
Has
the
to
moment.
be. Be sun
Well,
smart.
people are using it, but people are using the wrong brand.
Wrong.
Did you see the recall? Have you
No.
seen this? Have you heard about this? Melbourne, you really must go.
Oh, with the old.
Banana boat, I want to say. Or
I think it
Flippy
is.
Sticks?
No, it's a
One of the
predominant brand.
40 or 50 pluses sunscreens
is pretty
acting
sturdy.
as a sort of a oil, like a burning,
Like a
cooking.
kind of magnifying glass.
yeah,
effect.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
People are getting burnt pretty bad, is what I'm getting at.
Which is
bad to the bone.
really poor marketing.
It sure
Because
is.
it's the
One
opposite
thing.
Yeah.
It's
of
the
what you're
one
trying
thing,
to
yeah.
do.
But let me
We're
ask you
gonna
this one
stop you
question:
burning.
did you put any sunscreen on?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Ooh.
Like the time you try to return the vacuum cleaner and the guy said to you,
Oh, here's your problem. And I said, oh, what's that, mate? Oh, you've been sucking up dust. No shit said that to me. Hey, here's your problem right over here.
It'll
Been
be
sucking
dust
up
in this alley.
It's
It's
a
in-
fucking vacuum.
What does a vacuum do?
Sucks.
Dust.
so that was there. Your
no.
kids are going to come home with
Here's the problem. You're
burnt,
using it.
burnt eyeballs.
Works best unplugged
good.
in. Don't take
Good.
it out the box.
That'll learn them.
That's it.
That'll learn them. So,
Yeah,
but
so
that's,
you were saying...
I'm just saying the peace and
toothbrush.
quiet in home and
Yes.
at
You
home.
were
and
talking about sharpening up the end of a toothbrush like a
shiv.
shiv.
A
Shit, yeah,
Capture
that's
someone to
right.
throat
I
with
was.
it.
That's right. And now I've got no one to threaten with it.
Yeah.
Because the kids aren't here.
Unfortunate.
And you're not angry anymore because the kids aren't here.
That's great.
But
And all
if they
that
were
rage.
here
I'm
and
having
they
a little-
used your toothbrush,
I'm having a little drink.
Well, the
would you
rage.
sharpen it to a shiv and
If
stab
the
someone?
kids were here, the rage would be through the roof.
Through the roof.
Because it's
It would.
warm as
The
well.
roof.
So.
The roof. Get over here! I'll stab you in the throat with this here shiv.
So, who's been using this?
Got a real jail theme.
This is
though,
our
mate.
new.
Oh, a
Yeah,
new
have you got a
thing?
jingle or something?
Yeah, I've got a. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll work on that. Do you want me to
Yeah.
insert a jingle?
Who's of people brushing their toothbrush?
I'll put that in right here.
And then someone screaming in a bathroom scenario. No. I think they were screaming, "Who's been using my toothbrush?" brush.
It's great. Perfect.
Get your own brush.
So, do the listeners know what we mean by?
Okay,
who's
so a
been using my
recap. A
toothbrush?
recap is we're all in relationships. Some of us married. Some of us are to be engaged. I'm looking at you.
Through the roof.
Yeah, and after 10 years, 5 years, 15, how long have you been together with Vanessa, lovely Vanessa? 20, you don't even know.
20 how long?
Over 20.
something. Oh, easily.
Um,
Oh yeah.
certain things you love, certain things about living in close quarters start to get you
Like
Irritated.
living with
irritated.
other people.
It's like who
Like
the
having other
fuck has
people
been
there.
using my toothbrush?
Don't share it.
Because our parents, Mares and Bruce, I mentioned them again, number one listeners.
don't.
Mum still will gag if someone says, "You just use Dad's toothbrush." You can go there if you want, dude. Go. He's
It's a
just
dry
like-
reach. That's the mother.
Okay.
That's the motherly term.
Oh, that's how you say it when
That's
you
how
talk
you
about your mum.
rephrase. Okay, just go back there. That's dry reach, Jeremy, for
Yes.
23 points.
Will not use his toothbrush.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
The mouth is
Because
full
you'd be
of
like, you'd be
feral
brushing.
bacteria.
It's like when you're, you think you're using your, you think you're using your toothbrush, and then you brush happily, but then when you look in the mirror and you realize it's not yours,
Never happened to me.
No.
So that makes you one of the pricks that uses someone else's toothbrush.
Yeah, because Ads has it.
guilty.
I will pick up the toothbrush first and go, that's mine.
It's got my name
Yeah,
on it.
engraved.
Yeah.
That's my shiv.
So that's basically who's been using my toothbrush. So it's the stories of your life.
Well, I've got a simple one.
Yeah.
Simple one.
Sure.
It's
Simple times.
there's in my bedroom there's a big cupboard full of t-shirts, and they're my t-shirts. Do you know what I'm saying? These are my t-shirts.
How many T-shirts?
Fucking too many.
How many?
Fucking
How
too many.
All right. So how many records have you got?
Records, I don't know, 11,800.
Right. So he's not going to give us a number of how. I
So,
think
but
the problem
there's
because
probably
there's
about-
thousands
There's
behind
probably
me,
6,000 records there.
and so I'm saying
Each counted and the itemized.
if it's a problem, I don't even know what the problem is, but I'm saying you would have to have over 100 T-shirts if it's even being discussed.
Yeah, but it's not being discussed, because what happens is I'm just gonna slip into something a little bit more comfortable for sleeping in.
Is this
and
you?
then comes back in one of my t-shirts.
Oh.
My one of my one of my toothbrushes. Just comes back wearing one of my toothbrushes.
But isn't that kind of like movie trope sexy where the girl gets into
Okay,
the
no,
dude's
it's a bit more
T-shirt
like
and
this.
is using it as
It's
a
a bit more
nightie
like
and
this.
it's like,
I
you know,
own probably the 80% of my t-shirt collection is when I say collection, I say my clothes.
things you haven't thrown out for 20 years.
Things that I wear. Thank you
Yours.
very much. when I so choose to.
Yeah.
They're Aussie hip hop dudes that I've recorded and stuff. So
Yeah.
Sure.
when Ness comes out wearing a bloody Fubex t-shirt, it's not as
Shout out to Fubex.
shout out to Fubex.
What up,
Get out there,
Fubex?
Fubex out there.
Yeah, it's not romantic.
So
right.
when
I'll-
she's wearing the
Romantic.
Fubex, if we're going rhyming slang, there is no Fubex.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
There's
you
no
come out in
Fubex.
Fubex, you're not getting any Fubex.
No
Okay, I
Fubu.
see what you're saying.
Fubu,
Yeah,
Fubu.
yeah, yeah.
No Fubu. No Fubu for Boo
I
Boo.
think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about boning, yeah?
Shoe sex.
You're talking about.
Fubex shoe sex.
That's me, but it's only a matter of time before she comes out in my brand new Escape Pods t-shirt that I see that Jeremy's sporting tonight.
Pick
photo
one
of
up
that,
online from any good retailer.
Get a photo of that
1995.
for the,
I'll get a photo of that. I'll get a photo of that little lad. Oh, should I take a photo of that?
Yeah, do that.
So that's my.
Who's been using your toothbrush?
That's who's been using my toothbrush.
Okay. Okay, it's pretty annoying.
I think we were heading.
Nukes?
Yeah, I think we were heading a similar path there, Jez. I'm not sure you would have lived by yourself at some stage. I assume.
Yeah. Not
At some
really.
stage.
I always live with chicks, dude.
Chicks.
Yeah, or my stinking brother over here.
But you didn't share the bed
Hey,
with
how
your
are you?
stinking brother?
Shared bedroom.
No, bedroom.
So, bed
Bunks.
to yourself.
Yes.
Bed
That's
to yourself.
what you're getting at. Yes.
No
Choice.
bunk. No bunk bed.
Choice. Living by yourself, living in your own bed, sick.
Yeah. Not
Then
in,
all of a sudden,
not in a bedroom with your brother
not
anymore.
with your brother, 'cause it's hard to whack off when he's on the bunker bar.
Moving right along.
Or I found it hard to whack off in your bedroom
that
with
the-
your brother on the bunker
It's pretty
above
hard,
me.
isn't it?
Because
Yeah.
that's the noise he makes when he's you're doing it wrong. You were doing it
You're
wrong.
doing
up
it
there.
wrong, man.
It shouldn't feel like that.
I said shut up!
And stop using my
You totally
toothbrush.
ruined the moment. Okay, continue. Sorry. I totally ruined your moment too.
So that bit of when you have your own bed, arms, legs, they go wherever they like.
Starfish.
Yeah, cuddle a pillow.
Sideways.
knee
You
down,
got your
side,
top
back.
top
top
to
to bottom.
top to bottom, bottom to top. You can
That's-
switch either
and
end.
that's pretty much how it starts when you first get a partner as well. That's where the way it's going.
Head
too.
to head,
that's right.
head to toe.
Starfish, leg here,
Head
head
to
to
toe,
tail,
head to
upside
toe,
down,
head to toe,
spinning
head to
around.
toe.
Then all of a sudden the bed just becomes sleepy times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's more missionary
Functional.
style.
Correct. It's more, could you please lay on your side like a plank?
Can you
Yeah.
fuck over off my
Yeah.
side?
Can you?
Then your side
you turn
becomes,
over?
Yeah,
Yep.
your side becomes like half a school ruler width.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Now your
Oh.
side.
Yeah.
I think that's I've seen a meme of that or a GIF. I'm not sure. I think it's a common story that dudes get.
Oh, you get
we
jack
get jack
shit.
shit of the bed.
Right,
I'm
that's
up.
common.
I'm up over here.
Yeah. Any further, I'm off.
Yeah.
So-
definitely.
And so, but then in amongst that, you also get yelled at for don't roll around so much.
Yeah, stop moving.
Yeah.
No-
What's
no
going
noise.
on?
What's with the Dutch ovens?
Yeah.
You know, we've been together for a few years,
Yeah.
but still, let's
Please.
have
Yeah.
a little bit of mystery about us.
Why do you keep shouting that woman's name in your sleep constantly?
I don't fart in bed, right?
Nah.
Well, like I don't. I know dudes that are, 2 weeks into a relationship, you know.
Yep. I wish I had a sound effect, but I don't.
No, it's good that you don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we rely on the Michael Winslow over here of sound effects, and you can just. There you go.
The best thing
It's
is
never not funny.
Nah. And the best thing is sound effects with visuals that other people
Yes.
can't see.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you
I did
actually,
cock my
you
leg.
actually raised up.
to make space for it. Continue.
I'll tell you when it's not funny, when you're in bed with your new girlfriend.
I'll tell
And
you
she
when-
does it.
Don't be funny.
I'll tell you when it's not funny when you guys stop laughing.
I'll tell you, is this
When she does it
Hold
or
on
when
a
you
second.
do it?
Is this Bediquette?
Bediquette.
Etiquette. Yeah, I can play that.
All right, let's do it. Just
I got a etiquette.
Go.
So look, a spooning every once in a while is nice. It's comforting. It's nice to know that there's
Not
something.
in
there.
Nah,
hot
not
weather.
interested
Good.
at all.
Okay, good.
Whatsoever. Not since I was about 16 and all I could do is rub up on someone. I'm not spooning with anyone now.
Yeah, and that's why Jeremy and I got two separate bedrooms.
Get
from
out
then
of
on.
that top bunk, man.
No,
We're
I'm thinking more along
spooning
the
in
lines
here.
of my internal thermometer.
Right? It shouldn't go
Internal-
up there the
yeah.
whole time.
Internal thermometer. Now I'm just going to take your temperature.
That's no longer
Not
spooning.
again.
Moon
Yeah.
River.
Oh, you're very, very hot. No,
You're
if
using
I
the
have
spoon for the
if I
wrong
have
thing.
so much as a tiny inch of person touching me at any point, I can't control my
Sleep pattern.
my temperature.
Erections. Oh.
Oh,
my temperature.
Yes, yes,
So-
yes.
It makes me really, really hot.
And not
Hot
in a
and sweaty,
good way.
no
Yeah.
touchies kind of thing.
No touch. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
so
I
I'm
know.
a-
And
I'm
like you said
kinda-
earlier, in that temperature yesterday, like that heat.
No touching.
Yeah, no, there's none. There's none.
So that's
So
a bed. That's
a
a
etiquette.
Bediquette.
No touchies.
Are you guys light or heavy sleepers?
Light.
Oh yeah, I think I'll go the medium.
So you can sleep through an entire night?
Yeah, but if somebody blinks next door, I can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm no good.
No good?
No.
No.
Repeated sounds, buzzings, all that kind of stuff. Why? What happens to you?
Well, I am. Cass, I know you're going to listen to this, and I'm so sorry because this has only happened last. So I'm going off maybe 2 hours sleep from last night.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to bring up who's been
Steams.
using
You're
my
running on the
toothbrush.
steam.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, this
know
is still using your toothbrush. Who's been using my toothbrush?
We're
Bediquette
playing
edition.
Bediquette edition. That's right. So just
Okay.
to bring it back around.
Okay.
It's a spawn love child.
And there's a few Bediquettes in this. Who's been using my toothbrush? You know. So I work pretty hard, labor intensive.
Very hard,
Thank you.
from what I can tell.
Yeah, I know. Right now.
So hard right now.
You're
I
hard
know.
work.
I know. Just talking about work makes me
Hard.
Sweaty.
tired. Yeah. So very hot. Been working very hard. But then if you miss that window to sleep, so I don't want to be falling asleep on the couch anymore because you wake up at 11 and it messes everything up. So I've been putting myself to bed at about 10:15.
Good effort.
But if I miss that window, I'm screwed for another hour and a half. So I'm very noise sensitive.
Sensitive.
Very, very noise sensitive.
Noise is
As
very
Cass will
sensitive.
attest to.
Oh,
It's not good for
So
her.
no hair dryers at night, please. When
No washing
when
machines.
Jezbot goes Betty buys.
No.
Like it to be quiet.
I have to have it quiet.
No fan. Well, how do you go with a fan on all night?
Fan actually runs white noise, which apparently blocks out the other noise. Getting scientific
Okay.
for
Yeah.
Bediquette.
No
But
doubt. No doubt.
yeah, not
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
I'll
that.
just tell you what
I
happened.
got
I'll
plenty
tell
of
you,
fans.
I'll tell you
I'm
what.
picking up on your science.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
This
about.
guy with Einstein all
Dropping
the-
science.
Yeah.
So I put myself to bed. Put the Netflix on.
Just out of curiosity,
Yes.
when you say you put yourself to bed, is the alternative if you
Just when
fall
I get-
asleep on the couch, Cass puts you to bed?
She carries me
Yeah.
sometimes.
But he puts himself to bed. He pulls the covers up slightly, tucks himself in, kisses his hand, and says, "Good night, beautiful."
Okay, so that's okay.
a story.
That's
I'll
the
read you a
thing. In that
story.
first burst of sleep on the couch,
Go on.
apparently I can't be like, go to
Nah,
bed,
coma.
dude, go to
Oh,
bed.
so you're
right?
untouched,
Untouchable.
unwakeable.
Yeah, all right. That'll do it
Yeah.
for the purposes.
Okay.
So I put myself to bed. Yeah? Is that okay?
That's okay.
Watching Netflix. Cass is on a different schedule to me. So when I'm going down of the night, she's sort of just mid-range. She only got home a couple of hours ago. She's eating, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I've put myself to bed. She's had a shower. As I'm drifting off, she's come in. That first interruption of, oh, fuck.
Oh, right. Wakey,
Okay,
wakey.
that's cool, that's cool.
I didn't quite get there, but now
I
I'm
was
awake.
close.
Okay.
So I went, all right, try really hard.
And then you feel like you
Had a-
slept a whole night anyway. And
That's
go,
right.
After
I might
those
as well
quick
get
little,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
power
they
nap.
fuck you up.
power gonks.
So I was thinking, what am I going to do? I turned the concentrate, turned the Netflix off, had a massive wank.
Yeah. Yeah. Said, thank Christ Tim
Try to
isn't on
fall
the bunk
asleep.
above.
Again,
No,
shout out to Mum and Dad, number one listeners.
Dad's actually said that. It's like, guys, our generation just did not talk about wanking
Gonks.
so
No, well,
much.
funny, I don't
Having
know.
a gonk.
But I didn't. That was a total lie. That
Yeah,
was just
it
for
was
that's just for shtick.
jest.
Yeah,
he's-
just for shtick.
Shout out to Cass, too.
yeah,
How you
shout out to
doing?
Cass.
Shout out to
What's
Cass.
up? I don't like to be touched tonight unless it's my own hand.
Big ups to Cass.
He did kiss his hand good night.
And then-
Love you. Mwah.
And then as I'm drifting off again, for some reason, Cass came in to ask me a question about a planned
sounds
holiday.
coming out of there.
A planned holiday that we're going to have. Should it be 7 to 10 days or 14 or something? I don't know. I said, I can't answer this now. I'm trying to get some sleep.
How about we
Enough
discuss
to
it
wake you
tomorrow?
up again.
Enough
though.
to wake me up. I'm back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so yeah, oh God, all right, try to fall back to sleep. By the time she wanted to go to bed, 1:30, boys.
Oh,
Boys, 1:30.
it's late. What time is she getting up of a
Probably 8:30. 7:30,
That's very
8:30.
nocturnal behaviour.
It is. It is.
Mm.
So then I'm like, because my alarm starts going, my first, come on, man, you got to do something today is like 5:40. That's
Okay.
the first alarm.
That's your
The
personal
snooze. That's just like, right, get out of your dream state. You're going to have to go to work.
Do you snooze?
I have to have 3 snooze.
Whoa.
Otherwise, I just
You
won't.
don't like the snooze policy?
Not for me. I
What?
wake up, get up.
Wake up, get up.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fucking whack.
I'm a 6 snoozer.
That's not true.
Why not?
No one's a
So, okay, Oh, whatever you say, fancy, I got a job kind of guy. Whatever you
Dude,
say.
that means you got to start snoozing the second you go to bed. Like
Pretty much.
That's what
Pretty
I'm
much. I
saying.
wake up every
nocturnal.
hour on the hour.
You're nocturnal. Like Ness must be going to bed at 9, and you must be going to bed at
Oh
like
no!
1:30 or something.
Generally, we're hitting the same kind of time frame because we're
Hitting the
watching.
sack.
Because I'm sick of being in here. I don't really know. I work at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's
So
not true.
we watch a bit of the old, as you say, a little bit of Netflix, and then we
Then
decide,
I whack off and Ness
we
goes to
decide
sleep.
mutually
That's
that we have to spend every second together, and that means going to bed at the same time.
Wow.
No,
We don't have that
whatever.
relationship during the working week. We don't go to bed at the same time.
No.
It's just how it is.
No.
How it is.
Yeah.
So by the time I got to sleep, the last check it was 2:30 on the clock.
Oh, and it hurts.
And then the 5:40.
2/3.
So that's my who the fuck's been using my toothbrush?
That's
As in
great.
close quarters.
Yeah, close quarters.
You've got to have some sort of a system in place where maybe I need earplugs and the eye patches.
I sleep with earplugs.
You
Do
do?
you? I
Have
did
to.
for a while there.
Have to.
When I slept closer to the main road, like in the front
Hate
row,
it.
it was great.
Hate noise.
Don't
So
Any
your brain must be just going overtime.
runs 1,000,000 miles an hour.
All right, well,
It's
wake
going
up-
into
all right,
overdrive.
Name 5 fruits. Go.
I think I said to you as well the other night. So
Fail.
None.
I will sleep through nothing,
Yeah.
right? Any noise, and I'm done. And the other night, I was awoken to a vicious strike from my much better half. Vicious, like an elbow, MMA style, fucking whack, you wanker, cop this in your
Whack-a-dack-a-doodle.
face.
Was it a
Bang!
was it a car fucking boom?
Yeah, KFB. Car fucking boom. Right in the fucking snoz. Really? Yeah. And I
you
like,
start- yeah.
your instant
Snoz
reaction
just.
is
Snooze
you
noz.
go.
That's the snooze noz.
Snooze noz. Wait, don't worry about your 6 sleeps. Use this to get up.
Yeah.
Because you wake up and you just like go, what the fuck? Am I under attack? Am I in the middle of the street fight?
She
What
fully hit the snooze
fuck?"
button on your face.
Correct. And so then she, darling, rolled over.
Precious.
And sort of, she's still 3/4 to a sleep and says, did I just hit you in the face?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And I'm like halfway crying, halfway mopping up the blood, trying
Yeah.
to snap my
Oh,
nose back into place.
by the way, I should just say massive shout out to all of our partners.
Massive
here.
shout out.
Big
Love you,
to
Dales.
Cassie, love you,
Hey.
Dales.
Give me back my fucking t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah, stop using me fucking toothbrush, bitch.
And don't wake me up anymore. But I do love you, Cass, and I'm sorry.
Love
for
you.
bitching.
It's kind of a nice roundup right there to introduce our
New sponsor?
not new sponsor, just our ongoing sponsors in the middle of the show.
Well, hey, 50
they?
episodes, you'd expect, and more and more sponsors getting on board. So
Well, we have got real sponsors. I might mention them at the end of the
Yeah.
All right.
doing
These
well with the
guys,
sponsors. Not so much the listeners, but the sponsors are really jumping on board.
Oh,
For
yeah,
sure.
heaps of
Yeah.
right.
But apart from
jumping
Mary and
on.
Bruce, shout out to
Oh,
Mary and
Mary and
Bruce.
Bruce. Ah.
Not much else happening.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Ah, shit. I don't know what the problem is. I was thinking about your mother coming over. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, I'm halfway. Is that okay?
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction disorder? Enroll now in our 12-step erectile dysfunction program at the Rudolph Bernstein Erectile Dysfunction Academy. Here at the new and improved Rudolph Bernstein Erectile Dysfunction Academy, you'll pass with flying colors and put your sex life into overdrive. We've got a large list of satisfied customers, and here's some testimonial from Bob, who just graduated from our Erectile Dysfunction Academy.
Hi, I'm Bob. My erections are now full and plump, and my lovemaking has improved tenfold. Thanks, Mr. Bernstein, and thanks, Erectile Dysfunction Academy.
So there you have it, folks. Rush on down and graduate from the Erectile Dysfunction Academy. 23 Stanford Highway 1, Tallahassee. Foot pump and cobra blood may not work.
Well, I can say I've been to the EDA, and I'm a proud.
And the foot pump
Works
and cobra blood work
Great.
a treat.
The Cobra blood, have it half an hour before the pump.
But
Get your
only
orders
20
right.
minutes. Only 20 minutes after you swim.
And don't
Yeah,
pump the
that's right.
cobra blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't do that in a pool because you
No.
no.
So there we go.
That being
What-
said, you didn't sound like you needed much help with the amount of.
Well, that's part of the program, 12-step program with the
Okay.
EDA.
If it
It's,
feels good, pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't let anyone else touch you.
You know, and it's always hard when trying to get an erection.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I liked his testimonial.
This is why we need Katie in here every once in a while.
Oh, hang a
Just
bit.
Just
to-
to bring it back
just to
to
bring it back to
civilized natures. That's right. Okay.
Well, you
Just
took
go.
it to the gutter. I did.
Because before the break, didn't we mention something about?
Well, we're talking about
Getting whacked in the face like a street fighter.
Oh yeah, like Street Fighter, because
KFB,
that tweaked today's little meat of the bone, if you will.
Sure.
Where we basically tiptoe the topics around parts of a popular culture movie that we've seen.
So
in our-
this is instead of doing a review of a movie, which everyone's done.
Done to
yeah,
death.
it's not so much even that, really, is it?
No, not really.
No, but we things. So what we
Which was
usually
lucky
do.
you said that it's not really like that.
Yeah, it's not
Just
really like that.
satisfied that
Yeah,
conversation.
no, I was
in
just,
well.
I was just agreeing.
Yeah.
So we take a movie.
Yep.
We pick out scenes that sort of stand out.
Seminal,
People that
yeah.
people that are
Yeah.
going to remember.
Oh.
Then we see if we can find stories throughout our memories. I want to say.
Also,
And
the
throughout that.
internet connection.
Internet connection.
Either our memories or someone else's.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Made
Art
up stories.
Yeah.
Some true, some fact.
Life imitating art.
Yeah.
Art imitating life.
Basically,
then-
let's say it's sort of stuff that stories that revolve around.
And then at some
That
stage,
movie.
That
and then at
movie.
some stage, we accidentally mention what the movie is, and then you'll know what it is.
Then you'll
There was a
know.
clue in the very
Start
very
of the-
beginning intro.
Mm.
Did you hear that little?
Heard it. Thought
Yep.
it was more than a clue.
I
Thought
thought it was
a
pretty
dead
much
giveaway.
telling you what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. But for people like our two listeners,
Mary
Mum-
Bruce.
Mum-
Shout
No,
out,
big
Mads
shout out to-
Bruce.
Shut out.
they won't know what the hell it is.
No.
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 So
Street fighting.
street fighting. Okay, go for it. That's our first little clue, is it?
Oh, it
Yep,
ties
yep,
in.
it
Ties
ties
in.
in,
Ties
ties
in.
in,
to
ties
the
in,
thing.
ties in, ties in, ties
And
in.
I have a friend.
What happened?
Okay.
Amazing.
Just no,
I
because
got
I
it. Oh,
tripped on me little tongue then, because I'm just trying to work out
how are you
I
going
can
to tell the
this
story without
him.
it being
Yeah.
okay?
Is
You
he your
don't-
friend?
No. Okay, I got it. A friend of yours.
Friend of a friend of mine.
Yeah, cool.
Who has one eye.
Well, let's just.
Let's call him Stan Eye.
Stan Eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he was a cartoon character, he'd be the Wile E. Coyote.
Okay.
Now, we had the...
What about if he was a real person? Would he?
His name would be One Eyeley.
Sidebar. What cartoon character are you?
I would be...
Are we talking Warner Brothers world?
Oh, see, I
or-
was leaning more towards Penfold from Danger Mouse.
Oh,
or
I
something
was
like
going
that.
to say.
Okay.
I was going to say Mr. Sheen.
Yeah, that's true. Adamant.
Oh yeah.
that was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Stretch.
I'll go.
For all the pulling.
Yeah, from all the pulling.
I'll go.
Didn't need that summarised.
I'll go.
The human
Oh,
flame.
Bugs Bunny, you fucking.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't
You,
know.
you eat
All right.
carrots because you got red hair.
All right. Well, that puts me into a category.
The Human Torch was denied his bank loan.
Anyway.
Continue, please.
Street fight, one eye. And as you can imagine, only having vision...
Sorry. I'm going to say Shaggy from.
Yeah, you are.
from
That's
Scooby Doo.
fair.
Continue.
That is fair. You've got a fair bit of shag about
Okay.
it.
If he was
Go
in
for
the room, what would he say?
What? Who? Scooby Doo? What would
Either.
Scooby Doo say? Hello, Shaggy.
What
Like
about
that?
Shaggy?
Zoinks!
Yeah, that's him.
Do you know how many times, this is just a sidebar, random strangers have called me either redneck, shouted out from their car, or, hey, Shaggy, you look like Shaggy.
Yeah. Hey, go
Shaggy.
fuck yourselves.
Hey,
Redneck.
redneck.
So continue. Sorry.
Anyway.
So what?
So you can imagine if you're in the middle of a bit of fisticuffs, only not having full peripheral vision can be quite a disadvantage. So story goes, we're driving home from the pub and we see a car which we recognise, it's a mate of ours car, and we go, why is that stopped mid-road? Not pulled over, it's mid-road.
Ooh.
And why does it look like there's a few people about to duel?
Okay.
As in old school, I slap you in the face with a glove, let's duel.
Yeah.
Not,
Right.
not the
Yeah.
diamond jewel in theme with the
No,
diamond
very
jubilee.
good. Well,
No, I see
way
what
to
you
bring
did,
it
yeah.
back.
Thank you,
in.
Tab.
Way to go.
Yeah, so we go,
Times,
that really
yeah.
does look like them. Yes, it is. So we sort of pull up a little bit slowly and go,
Lou Diamond Phillips. Sorry.
Lou Diamond, what is going on? Is this looks like there's going to be some form of altercation. Do we jump out? So we stop the car, and as we get out, we see our friend who's vision limited, restricted by the one eye, which doesn't help when it comes
can be
to
restricting.
vision.
Pirates.
Yeah, very. Gar.
Yeah, constantly walking into.
And
Let's
speaking
just
of,
reiterate: the guy has one eye.
yeah,
He does.
and he's a
Alright.
friend of a friend.
Yeah.
He's a pirate.
Gar.
I thought that was Popeye.
Yeah.
That was it? He was a sailor.
Yeah, with 2 eyes.
2 eyes.
Okay. Did he?
I'd go something
He's always had one eye
Captain-
closed.
I'd say Captain Hook. He had one.
Yeah,
he had a
it's a
patch.
yellow beard.
Very patchy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
Try to throw a
continue.
soldier on if you
So
can.
no, I'm enjoying the witty Popeye banter.
I don't want to hear mobile Oliver.
Yeah.
That's your
It's
word.
amazing.
That's no. Sorry, I was just trying to clear my throat.
The soundboard gets better and better.
Doesn't it?
Michael
It's-
Winslow. Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Nailed it. That's your best.
Oh, I wonder what Sean Connery would have to say.
That's the
about
radar.
it. What would Sean Connery have to say all about that?
Say go fuck yourselves.
Yes.
Please continue.
Oh God.
So we're out of the vehicle going, looks like there's going to be some form of disagreement using fists. And whilst we're watching this, we see a gentleman who seems proficiently trained in the martial arts shape up to our friend with the limited vision.
Oh no.
Oh.
And we watch, and it was like things went into slow motion, and everyone else went, he's about to roundhouse kick him in the head.
Oh fuck.
Unfortunately, it was the side that he couldn't see, so he stood with his hands up ready to fight, clenched in the
Yeah.
put him up,
Fisticuff.
put him
yeah.
up, put
in,
him
a, in a
up.
kind of in the Popeye way.
Yeah, and the gentleman not only put him up, he put him down with a massive kick to the head.
Well,
But he didn't flinch, like, because he could not see it coming. There was no blocking,
It was
no
proper-
defense.
proper
no,
connect.
I am going to attempt any form of block,
Defense.
stop,
Yeah.
defense, apart from using my head.
well, you got two choices when you're in a fight. Am I going to go for the balls or am I going to go for the face? If you've got such a
What about running?
I
If
thought
he's got
running
one
and
Running's a
screaming
good-
like a
you got
bitch.
you got your running, you got your fleeing, you got your
Fight or flight, man. Fight
Yeah.
or flight.
But go
back
for
to
the
the
side.
science.
Go for the weak side.
Well, he certainly did. And
Far out.
if a tree falls in the forest and you're there watching it, you hear it.
That's a sucker kick.
Oh,
Did the guy feel bad, you reckon, who
don't
did the
think
kick?
so.
I think so. I think he felt like he won the karate fight.
Yeah. Did you do karate?
Oh, I did a little bit of karate.
ever
A
done
mate of
karate?
mine.
Do it now.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're
Do it now?
currently doing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hashime.
Mm.
I don't know.
Roger,
It's,
roger.
oh no, I was just ordering my dinner.
Arigato.
Sorry.
Do you have a sensei?
I have a sensei.
What's the sensei's name?
Sensei Lindell.
Lind.
Sensei Brian.
No,
Do
Lindell.
not laugh at him when he says Lindell.
She.
Oh,
wow,
Jeremy.
okay.
Boo,
I'm a
Jeremy.
sexist
pig.
Boo. Yuck.
You jerk.
That just says everything about my frame
She
of mind,
was
doesn't
a
it?
woman? What? I didn't know karate was so fucking progressive over here.
Well, apparently, hey, you go to that 70s book, we've come a long way from what you got over
I have
there.
got a 70s book
cool.
over here.
What
Why
you
don't
got
like,
over
these
there?
are karate lessons. Why don't we do a karate
They
lesson
can
now?
try and do that on Sensei Lindell and see what happens.
I've got a.
God.
She'll spin kick you with both
By
good
the way,
eyes, and
you-
you won't see it coming.
You're very progressive
Very.
to go see a woman sensei.
She will fuck you up.
Sounds hot. That sounds so hot.
I can't wait for Ronda Rousey to fuck me up, or Holly Hander, or what is it? Holly Hander.
Holly Holmes,
Holly
man.
Hando.
she
I
fucking-
just can't wait for
Ugh.
Holly Hando to fuck me up.
The MMA is the best thing that's ever happened to sports.
Do you want to know what the best thing is to for getting street knowledge of how to fight on the streets?
Would it be Bob Jones's book,
Hands off.
Hands Off?
Yes, it is,
Hey,
and we'll put.
With an exclamation
We
mark.
definitely will put pictures of this up onto the old Instagram. What is it?
reggae-
You can see the back of the
The book says
cover.
it's in.
What does it
well,
say on the
well,
back there,
it's-
It's in
Jeremy?
reggae
It's
colours.
in reggae colours, so your green,
You
yellows,
got your green,
and
your red,
reds.
your
But that's
yellow,
also your
black,
traffic
TBM
lights.
or
It's
back.
also that. And it says, could you avoid being raped
Like to think so.
have so far. Pretty good. And I've done so without fighting. So let's just see what Bob Jones has got
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
true that. Yeah.
Have done so.
He's avoided being raped by wit and sound effects, like he's got a gun.
I thought you were queuing me to do more sound effects.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That was just
hoping for a
terrible.
good one.
I was hoping to load the gun first.
I'm going to
else
load
you
my
got?
gun and then shoot you with my slingshot.
Oh, right. Boing.
That was more powerful than your gun.
Ow.
Gotcha.
You got him. Would you like to hear how to physically deter a rapist?
Please.
This is in yellow category. It goes with the stoplight idea.
So this is mid.
Right.
So this is
see,
middle.
It's not reggae. It's
So green.
Made the same
Green,
mistake.
stop.
Don't blame yourself.
Basically,
right.
chapter 1 is green.
Just that I was here for the prep, man.
yeah.
Chapter 1
Jamaica,
is
I should say.
chapter
Jamaica
1
be
is
great.
green,
Jesus Christ.
which means you're good to go. Don't worry, you're not going to get raped because you consent. Now, yellow is physically deterring a rapist. It's a big jump. It's a big jump.
Huge.
Big
Well, you're getting involved.
Lights
you know,
have come on. You've seen them. And
No,
gone,
well,
God.
you had dinner, but you just want to go home. You're not really interested. Maybe you kiss. I don't know. But that's it.
There's
So-
definitely no hot Cosbys.
No hot Cosby's
No
going
hot
on right here. But then he moves in. He moves in for a little bit more than a kiss, and you're like, "Hey, hands off."
What? He's fingering you?
Something. No, he's kissing you, and he's coming.
Jesus,
I'm talking from a
Something
woman's
more.
perspective.
We're going from kissing to something more.
Something more
Isn't that
like
the next rule?
like his hands moves
boob
down
grab.
to her negligee.
I would have gone
And,
the boob grab first.
Just a rub on the thigh, maybe, just to warm
his
her
hand,
up, or
his
a
hand
breath.
moves down her back to the small of her back.
What?
And,
Your finger in there.
Yeah. So in
What,
that
finger
case,
bashing? Is that
in
the
that
proper
case,
term? Is
reach,
that the term?
reach your hand out to me. Hands off. Okay.
The only thing that is saving this at this stage
Yeah.
is that we then didn't get the sound effect.
True that.
That's right. Hands up. Okay, so yellow, physically deterring a rapist. Now, I'm just going to randomly read any little bit from here. Now, mind you, this is 1979, I want to say.
The pages are
Bobby
very
Jones.
stuck
The
together.
pages are, as you can hear, stuck together.
Read this in the bunk, didn't you?
No, this was in my Timmy's crawl space.
You really must not go
No,
up there.
you really must knock first.
Speaking of getting fingered.
Okay, here, and I quote, cock teasing is an expression used amongst men as an excuse for a form of forced rape. In my introduction, there was mention
That's
of all...
an excuse.
As an
Wow,
excuse.
that's huge.
Isn't it?
Haven't
That's
we come a
good
long
first,
way?
That's a good first
We're just going to
sentence. I
keep
love it.
sweeping these statements all the way through, okay? In my introduction, there was a mention of all kinds of statistics to do with different forms of rape with violence. From police statistics, one of the 3 reported, to my conservative estimate, of 1 in 20 reported. So,
Wait, what?
this rapist is almost always someone you know, and quite probably feel affection for. So, hey,
Okay,
I
now
just took you out to dinner, you fucking bitch.
Can you just recap that
I'm going to say...
in
Oh, wait.
English?
Okay, here's another little quote.
Not Jamaican.
Just let me continue. The rapist is almost always someone you know and probably feel affection for. Nevertheless, if he forces an insertion of his penis into any part of your body without you giving consent, this is a form of rape. Pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Done.
that, oh wow, because that's so it's only you're only being raped when you're being penetrated.
Oh.
Well, look,
It's
let's
not.
just take...
It's not an ass grab. It's not like I was saying. I think the correct political term is finger bashing.
Well, that's an
Right.
insertion.
Oh, true. Oh well, you don't have
Well, you
to.
It
do
sounds like a
it.
karate. It sounds like a karate move, a finger bash, like the 5-finger bash.
Oh god, we
No?
gotta edit this.
Okay.
Yeah. this is
Every
very
time I
Bruce.
say finger bash. I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah, there's a little bit more here. Quoting from Bob James, hands off.
What about Bob Jones?
Your body is a temple, and freedom of choice remains yours. Every woman's got it. Every man wants it. It has to be yours to give, not his to take. And I recap. Nevertheless, if he forces an insertion of his penis into any of your party without giving consent, this is a form of rape.
I like to think so, Bob.
Oh,
There you go. I might just...
bravo
Bob.
to him. Yeah, good work.
He's got it sorted. He's got it sorted. Well, I'll put some pictures of that up because...
Please don't.
Well, you got to put up the karate disco moves that are inside.
See, she takes her belt off that she's wearing in the disco.
I thought she was putting deodorant on.
She looks like she's passing the Dutchie from where I am.
From the left-hand side.
I told you not to come anywhere near my Dutchie.
Oh.
That is technically a form of rape.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
So that's that.
Street fights. Well, have you ever
Street
been in a fight? Preferably on the street.
Yes, train station. But I did the fight.
You were the what's the word? The
pussy.
You were the pussy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not an idiot.
That's the opposite. I thought you were the instigator of the fight.
No.
Yeah, it
Hey.
sounded like a bully.
Hey, you, Mr. Ticket Holder over there.
Yeah,
Come
look at
here
this
and show
guy.
me your ticket.
No, it was train station back in the 90s, and we were going one way. There's about 7 of us going into the city.
A tough 7?
Tough 7.
I doubt it.
Tough 7. Well, long head.
Yeah, tough.
Okay, bogans.
Right, bogans,
Yeah.
definitely.
The metal bogan, not the...
Yeah, so you've got your
Common
flannelette.
Boys and girls, or just boys?
Just boys on this.
And you know what I did
circumstance.
from looking through some old photos?
Mm.
We tended to do a lot of the old skivvy
Mm.
and a flannel on the top.
Oh, jeepers.
That happened. Trust me, I got
Speaking
the
of
photos.
With
to
a,
prove
with
it.
a ponytail to boot.
Okay, sounds great.
Sounds hot.
And what happened?
Well, like we
We
were just
spent a
sitting
lot of
there,
time
and then there
whacking
was
off
a.
'cause girls didn't like
That's
us.
right. There was
Obviously.
There was a group of maybe 35 dudes
Oh, it's
and chicks.
horribly outnumbered.
Horridly come onto the station.
It's a 5 to
And-
1 house beating.
And like one of these abandoned stations, and they're on the other side, we're on the other side, and they start vandalizing, smashing shit up and whatnot. And one of our hothead friends, Robert,
Let's just call
you've been, let's
Yeah.
call him Robert,
Yeah.
got hot-headed and went like, let's do it, and just walked over there.
Went vigilante.
Went vigilante, thanks to you. And what the fuck's going on over here? And just started with that terminology. Started a massive.
That's the way he...
Nice way to introduce
massive
yourself.
brawl.
Right.
So all the other dudes ran around there, and then the sensible two, me and Mick.
Ran.
Well, as we looked at each other and went, oh my god, these. All right, we'll go over there, make sure that I can.
Let's
That's
go
not
over
true.
there. We're going to have to
So
kick some
as we
ass.
walk
Your
around
version
there,
of events is not true.
Yeah.
But keep
well,
going.
there's a police.
I'm going to go
record.
in chopping. You go in
Yeah.
kicking.
There's a police
We looked at
record
each
of
other
all
and
this.
went,
Yeah, well, there was
Yeah.
that.
No, they ran towards each other, butted heads, and passed out.
he hit me so hard.
Let's go get those.
And then so
If I run for help, that's cool, yeah?
You run this way, I run that way.
Well, as-
we're supposed to run different ways.
as we're coming around the corner of the station, there's one of their dudes running to his backpack to get the knife.
Oh, yeah.
And then he took
can
it
do
out
that.
and started swinging at us like a helicopter. And we went, dude, we're not
Yeah,
in this.
we're out of this.
And then we went and called the cops,
Well,
basically.
that's similar. That sounds like...
Got him
that-
arre-
was
got
it
him
Oakley?
arrested.
Was it Oakley?
Hunting Tuesdale, maybe. Got him
Okay.
arrested. Yep.
Okay.
Melbourne, you really must watch out
Tattletale.
for the train stations. In the
Were
90s.
any of
Melbourne, you
these-
really must dob.
Northside, Southside gangs carrying a boombox at the time, and
You definitely. Spray cans. There was
no challenge of a breakdance or anything like that.
Oh,
no?
we could have just settled it with we would be headbanging, I would guess.
Yeah, and
they would
then
be-
they would be listening to music like, you're the best, you're the best. You know the song?
I know the
He's
song.
swinging for the
Yeah,
fence.
there's another little.
Swing
That
for
was,
the fence,
that was
Timmy.
just another little clue I thought I'd chuck in there.
Very
So
good. So that's my street fight. Very boring.
I avoided a street fight once. It
Yep.
was
I
3-1.
avoided it.
Yeah, 3-1. 3-1-7-4.
Yeah, let's call them 3179 for the sake of it.
Were they?
No, 3174.
through.
3-1-7-4. Let's
Just
just
trying
call
to
them
keep
that.
Coverage in case they
And it
hear
was
it.
popular to remember rolling.
Of course I do.
Do you remember being rolled?
Never got rolled, but
No.
I do remember it happening.
What's
so was it,
rolling?
when somebody like says, "Hey, that's a nice jacket.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to take that off
Why?
because it's now mine." Or we and my buddies over here are gonna gang bash you.
And then he pulls out his switchblade.
And he finger bashes you.
And then
Pulls out his
he
switchblade.
says, "That's not a knife."
To the sound effect.
Oh yeah, sorry. Whoosh. Shing.
So
I
he's
don't
in
know.
the jungle.
No, but I was wearing one of those spray jackets, the
Yeah.
blue worker
Yeah.
jackets with the orange lining.
Yeah, bomber
Orange
jacket.
lining, yeah, bomber jacket. Thank you very much. And
You deserve
apparently
to be
that's a
rolled.
no-no when you're passing gangs.
No.
And
No.
they went, "Oi, come over here."
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? You're not
Hello.
going to come over here. You're not going to run straight away.
Yeah, you run straight away.
Not straight away. We're in Chatty. Where are you going to run?
To the
Away.
nearest security guard.
Oh, to the pancake parlor.
Away.
Yeah. No, it was one of those situations where it wasn't a running situation. So they
Right.
were approaching me and I was like, oh, shit, okay, cool.
Mm.
I'm going to have to give up my fucking bomber jacket. And then through the crowd, a dude came through.
Mm.
He's like, oh, no, just leave this guy.
Oh.
I went to school with him.
Ah.
And it was Paul Bonaccio.
EV.
And
Is that
no, that was the only time that I'd
names
ever
maybe
had.
changed?
No, the name's pretty much real.
Mm.
That was the only
Pete.
time I'd ever had somebody pick on me.
So you've never had to use your karate.
Never had to use my secret moves.
True that.
Mm.
True that.
Have you got a secret move?
I do have a secret move.
Like a secret self-defense?
Yeah.
So in my finishing move, you reckon? So like, it's the number one punch or kick or something you do in a fight.
Yeah, something that you would do. What's like if you got a?
Well,
Like
what
the
I
old
think?
wind up with a right. And
Yeah.
Smack him in the
Do you want to
chops
hear
with
what
the left.
mine is?
yeah.
Okay, so there's a technique. First, you fill your eyes full of tears,
Mhm.
and then you helicopter your arms around,
Yep.
going, "Ah!" and hopefully you hit someone.
Deal.
That's my secret move.
Oh, mine is posing as their accountant and then messing up their books.
Oh, so they come
man.
from and you go, hey, wait,
Yeah.
you got to put it in your taxes.
Yeah, that's right. And I get them from the inside. Like I take them down from there.
So you basically
I do their taxes, and I do
and
them
then
badly.
and then you chip a little off the top.
Yeah, that's right.
That's just
Slice them
fraud.
from the
Keep
inside.
it
So your
yourself.
secret fight move is fraud.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is I wait until they have children. Hopefully, one of them's a daughter. The
Yeah.
daughter gets to 18, 19,
Oh, hang about.
and then
Where are you going with this?
well, then I marry her, and then I make her life miserable.
Or you give her a really, really good life, and technically he has to give up his daughter to
a
you.
good guy.
It's a long game.
It's the long con, Tim.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
I will wait.
Have you got a killer move?
I go Street Fighter,
Street Fighter.
as in not let's brawl, as in I take moves from the game Street
Okay.
Fighter.
Oh, cool.
And see if you just can't do their
How
head.
how far?
Hadouken!
How far? does-
Hadouken!
You just keep saying that.
Shit like that. And you do the movement, then you
That'd
do an
fucking-
uppercut.
And they're like,
tiger,
this
tiger.
guy,
Tiger hit, uppercut,
This
uppercut.
guy is crazy.
Yeah.
Spinning bird kick. Dude's just run.
What's that?
E-Honda.
E-Honda.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's been some
I
classic.
thought you were just going to say you just go and play Street Fighter.
Nah.
Okay.
There's been some classic
Somersault.
moves, finishing moves in movies. One of them is Roadhouse, where
lovely.
Roadhouse rips out his throat.
Love it.
Oh, you'd think that Roadhouse would do a roundhouse.
You'd think
You
so.
would.
Should have.
Why didn't he? And
Yeah.
then
Well, 'cause he
maybe
ripped
the
dude's
movie
throats
maybe
out,
the
though.
movie
That's
was
fairly
originally called
impressive.
maybe the movie was originally called Roundhouse, and then
Roundhouse.
they just spent the night doing coke. Let's make it Roadhouse. It's about this house. It's on a road.
And then there's I saw one in I want to say the Untouchables. No, what's that new one with all of them?
Expendables.
The Expendables 2, where Van Damme
Mother's Day?
does a
Oh.
spin kick, backwards spin kick, and kicks the knife into the guy's chest.
Oh yeah,
That was a cool sort of move.
That sounds not cool.
that's my ice
That's
move.
not good.
That's what I call the ice
Strike
baby.
2, Tim.
Is that a strike two? Okay.
Goose.
Okay, no doubt.
Okay, you go back to Bruce Lee's
Bruce Lee's
smashing the windows or the glass. Remember
The
that?
mirrors.
The mirrors.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had
yeah.
his
Oh,
one-inch punch.
Boom.
Okay,
Kaboom.
that's like the
That'll fuck you up.
what was that also in? That was also in Kill Bill, wasn't it? She does that and she punches her way out of the coffin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No doubt. I like your
What about your
kill moves.
classics, like your
Yippee-ki-
Arnie's?
Yippee-ki-yays or something.
Yeah,
or
and your
your,
Arnold
That's- you're
Schwarzenegger.
talking about
Bernard,
your-
chill out.
But
Chill out's
that's more
good.
like
Let
isn't that more,
off some
that's-
steam.
let off some
These are your
steam.
catchphrases, right?
Yeah.
No, but it's,
vista.
it's the way he kills them, like,
With
Oh,
a
yeah.
pipe, on the pipe, let off some steam.
Okay, yep.
or he says in Commando, to the dudes, call me Sty, and they turn around and he does a double knife action in the chest. You know,
Okay, yeah.
classic kill moves. I'm
Classic.
saying. So we're giving clues to because we're getting
We
close.
are getting closer to the reveal, aren't we?
so we're getting
Definito.
close to what the movie is because there's a classic finish move in this movie.
Okay. Yep.
Finish
Okay.
him.
And people are going
Speaking
to
of
know it.
Street Fighter,
There's
Mortal Kombat's.
Where have we got another twist on the theme?
we do have one more twist because we're getting
Well,
to
we
that
could,
time.
this
Can
will
I-
actually probably reveal.
This will reveal.
I
it.
think
Can I
so.
start with mine though?
Yeah, sure.
Because this, I've got a couple now. Actually, if you could lead me in, Timmy Taco, as to where these quotes have come from.
A little thing called the internet.
Correct, and they're just quotes though that are from
People's stories.
people's stories in relation to this particular issue.
Okay.
However, mine seem to tie in with the Bob Jones book
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Hands
okay.
off.
because the
Classic 1979.
we reading the whole quote or just the
Oh, you can
whatever-
look read
whatever-
all of
whatever
it.
you
Yeah, yeah.
reckon.
Feel
because
free.
like the bolded part of this quote is I shut my legs in pain, causing the wax to basically glue my vagina shut.
Oh, that's hot.
The other one, though, that I have as well. So there I was, crouched in the corner with no pants on, thong tucked to one side, blowing chunks.
I want to hear that
hands
one.
off.
I want to hear that one.
Hands off, please.
I want to
cock-
hear
So
What
the
a
whole,
cock
the whole
tease.
quote, and this is from Sandra Y, or Sandy Y, on Facebook. When I'm in a lot of pain, I tend to vomit. I held it together as best I could, but as soon as it was done, I dove for the trash can in the corner. So there I was, crouched in the corner, with no pants on, thong tucked to one side, blowing chunks.
End quote.
End quote.
One of mine is because we're trying to get to the point now. These are, I would say, waxing stories.
Wax-related stories, not
So
Bob Jones.
Would you say that they were
Yeah.
they wax
This is wax off.
on, or this might be wax off?
This could be wax off.
This is
Waxing
wax off. So
So, well, you've done a lot of
Yeah.
whacking off.
Yeah.
So there's
Okay.
been wax off all
Yeah,
night.
yeah, there has been a bit few of that.
we can do. I farted loudly right into the wax's face.
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
Yeah. I said that. I think that says itself.
Yep.
That explains itself.
Got up to turn over, and the paper was completely stuck to my ass.
I've got one here. I peed everywhere.
Oh, God.
Or the woman doing my wax would first put the wax on me and then awkwardly blow on me.
No, that's no good.
Okay. The woman was doing my Brazilian wax and was a very old Russian lady. As I lied down on the table naked from the waist down, she looked at my crotch and in a thick Russian accent said, "Fuck, can I do Russian?"
I don't know.
I
What's your key word?
don't have one.
Vodka or something.
Vodka. Let's just say it was what nationality are your parents? Is that good?
Yes.
Was it
Italian?
meant to be Russian, though? Yeah.
Yeah, no. What nationality are your parents? Italian? Because basically implying that I'm a very hairy girl.
Ah, that's not cool.
And for the record, yes, my parents were both Italian. Thank you for asking.
I jokingly asked her, "Do I have a normal vagina?" She looked at me and just laughed. No.
Okay,
We didn't talk the rest of the time.
okay. She must have had one of those sideways ones.
Kaylee H.
I've got a wax on story.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Can I give you a wax on
Yeah,
story?
yeah.
Please do.
Because that was wax off,
And this would
Can
be
I give you a wax on?
on?
and yours was wax off.
Mine
Wax on, wax off.
Wax.
Wax on, wax off.
Someone's
That's
wax.
the only clue I'm going to give you. I went to a friend of ours went, "Oh, you got to come and this club in Melbourne it's crazy, man. It's so much fun. It's really funny." And
Come in
everything."
Melbs?
Yeah, club in Melbourne. This is in the 90s.
You didn't DJ
called-
there?
Nah. God bless you, mate. I did later.
Really
Much
must
later
go.
date, I actually played the same venue. That's neither here nor there.
I'm a DJ.
Did I tell you I'm a DJ? No, but we went to the Hellfire Club.
Hey!
Yeah, it was good. They have. Can I have a volunteer from the audience? And this, like,
It's
stumpy
you, you
little
redneck prick.
Italian-looking
No,
dude.
oh.
Italian-looking dude, middle-aged.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have been about 50. Is that middle-aged?
That's
Yeah, that's now with the way
Fucking
people
better
are
be.
living, how long, health systems are,
Better be,
we're
otherwise I'm
eating better
middle-aged.
and we're all healthier.
And he went, "Yeah, I'll get a wax on. I'll have a wax on." Right. So this is in front of people. So she tied him onto this rack, took his shirt off, and he had like one of those Chewbacca chests.
Can I just say straight up, I am rock hard.
Let me
I
continue.
am very aroused.
So he was in. He was
Chewbacca,
into
what
it.
would Chewbacca do, sorry?
Hard as
So what would she do?
nails.
That's my Chewbacca. Thank you very much. He's in my wheel.
Hey,
Chewbacca's
Jez.
in my wheelhouse.
Hey, Jez, swing for the fences.
Swing for the fences.
That's a
That's what I'm
baseball. That's not a baseball bat.
This is a baseball player.
I wonder what Christopher Walken would
And,
say. No, don't.
Christopher-
Please, just don't.
You know that. He was
What's
on
he
the.
joking?
He's on the rack. He's on the rack, and she lit a candle, and she started dripping hot wax all over his
He
hairy,
didn't have a
hairy,
safety
hairy,
word, did he?
hairy chest. And this dude who volunteered confidently whimpered like a scared schoolgirl.
What happens when you're being burnt?
Stop! It was like too much.
If only you
much.
had have known Bob Jones's hands off
Hands off.
Hands off.
technique.
But he was tied up. You know,
True.
which he consented to.
He did consent.
And
But
there was no
technically-
actual
Green light.
technically
no
after-
penetration.
But
That's a green
technically, that's a
light.
form of rape.
Yeah.
He got chest hair raped.
Indeed.
So he got all this wax on. Oh, you gotta stop! You gotta stop! All right. Untied him, let him go. Okay. So he must have gone. Oh fuck! I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And you know how horrible it would be to pick chewing gum out of
You
your
know.
hair, off your
You
head.
know.
You know how
This guy
terrible it
over
is.
here knows. He knows.
This guy knows. Oh, this guy definitely knows.
This guy over here knows.
And that was it. We didn't see the guy again. So we were working at Coles in Oakley, which is fucking miles away from
Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club.
When you
And
say
hell.
you didn't see him again, though, were you expecting to?
No. Well, he didn't hang around and go, I just I got a drink because I'm.
It was a bit too much for me up on
Oh.
that rack in there.
I
He
just put-
didn't say, I shut my legs in pain, causing the wax to basically glue my vagina shut.
He did
pretty
not
much.
say
I pretty
that.
much glued his chest shut, and and then we're on register. At that time, I was working the registers at Coles New World.
Yeah, you were.
My brother and I, and through Andrew's register, he was there with us on the night.
Yeah.
This guy came through his register, and Andrews just turned around and looked at me and going, "Check this guy out. This is
Waxy
the guy."
McWax off.
Waxy McWaxon.
And he was
He was
buying
buying
talcum powder,
moisturizer, hair removal cream.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's my wax on story.
And the wax off. And the special move there from the violence before we were talking, the street fighting was from this movie we're talking about, the crane move. Now, if you don't know what the movie is by now,
You're a fuckwit.
You get a crane kick to the face.
that's right.
That's it. And what should we all say it at the same time?
Well, no, well, ads is it was dealer's choice. So
Dealer's choice.
It was your move. So
Deal us in.
Go. What is it?
what did you choose
What was
this
the
week?
film?
I don't know. Most people would have guessed, you'd assume, wouldn't you? Oh, I don't know if we're spoiling, like people are eagerly anticipating. Oh, I wonder what it is. I haven't got it.
I'm pretty sure
No, it's not Wayne's World.
It's not.
What is it?
The Karate Kid.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Kung Fu Kid. I was
Nah.
going to correct you. It was the
Karate
Karate Kid.
One.
One.
The original, the best.
The original. Now, was that the same guy that played Chachi? No?
No.
Just looks like him.
No.
Okay.
Donny
that's
Bonaducci or
what's his name? His
Scott
name-
Maggio?
Ralph
Scott Maggio.
Ralph
Maggio.
Maggio, and he was like 27.
Ralph Maggio was Chachi, right?
No.
No.
Bayo.
Scott Baio was Chachi.
Let's not get into a whole thing
Chachi.
of
Does
whose
he?
names whose. Let's not get bogged down in detail.
So there we go. But that's it. So we got to it.
So basically, we mentioned a movie without having to do a whole recap of a boring shit movie we
and
went
talk about,
through.
we could have gone into, but like we've probably gone longer than the listeners used to going. There was also a segment which we skipped out of dress up parties, which was going to touch on.
Yeah.
But like we can save a dress up party.
What about just
stories for
quickly? Fancy dress, yay or nay?
fancy dress? Yay or nay? Okay.
Nay to the fucking nay.
Well, I'm going to say yay, depending on how I feel.
I'm going to leave the audience hanging.
Oh, really? No, I'll give you a little bit more.
The last karate, the last part dress up party I went as a karate kid.
Did you?
With Cassie, because we found out right at the end, didn't have any time, and we had
And you got your karate
we got
gi.
the karate gi out,
Oh, well, that's good.
and went as karate kids.
So is that kind of ironic, or
Um,
that's? Well, to the theme that the
It's-
last
it's,
the last dress up party you
Yeah,
went to
that
as
is-
a Karate Kid.
I'm saying
Oh, that's a good
Karate
place to end.
Kid, but I was
360.
just in a Karate
Bring it
Kid.
around, bring it back.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's it. Oh, I'm going
Your
to call
kid
that.
versus
Alright.
karate.
I'm
Boom.
going to call that a cherry on the cake.
On the
It is
top
the Karate Kid.
of the shit bread sandwich. That
All
is
right.
the-
Well,
anyway.
then, before we go, a quick
Today on the show, we're going to make pfeffernuss.
Now, I didn't get time to record it today, but we are going to record it very soon. A commercial for a new sponsor for the show, startervapekit.com.
right.
I want to say .au at the end as well,
Go on.
because that is, after all, the address.
There you
And
Good.
if you want to go check out that, I think the website is about to launch pretty soon. But like
Mhm.
by the time we do the ad, it'll be there.
Confusing?
Yeah, it is a little bit
confusing.
No, but we just keep your ears peeled, because every once and
Or
and
just
every
check
once and
internet
again we
browser.
may launch into an ad which is to be taken quite seriously. And
For all you people that love to smoke.
yeah, not to be confused with actual smoking,
No.
which is a different thing altogether.
There's been heaps of research into all this, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be
It's
fine.
going to be fine as well.
Also in the Pfeffernuss, why not check out whatever?
Check out our websites. No,
check
actually,
it out, check it
and
out.
then if you're on the Instagram,
Yeah, check out the Instagram. I like that.
just like it's easy now. All you
Yeah.
got to do is touch the photo.
Yep.
And it's liked. Yep. There you go. Problem solved.
Go finish yourself.
Go Pfeffernuss.
Yeah.
I am Timmy Taco.
I am Jezbot.
And I am Bad Sting. That's a secret move.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
The escape pod. The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pod, as I say, it's really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.